doing well? It is Thursday. Let me know. Say hey in the comments. Let me know that you're watching. Make sure my volume is all the way up. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up. If you enjoy watching these live Magnolia craft and chat videos with Monarch Mom, so happy that you are here. I have probably not as much as I had last week to share with you, but who knows? Sometimes we get going and things just kind of develop from there. So as you're hopping on, say hello in the chat. I'll try to follow it on my phone as well. Sometimes that's easier to be able to go back. Hi, Rita. Hey, Tracy. Tracy, your stencil's going in the mail tomorrow. Carol, Jackie, hello. Tracy, I'm sending you something special because you were so patient to wait. Hey, Erica. Hey, Mary. Which Mary is that? All I see is your first name. Yeah, you're welcome. Hi, Elisa, Alyssa. I think it's Elisa. Yay, so glad you guys are hopping on. Okay, hey, Mary Gill. Cynthia, Sherry. Let me know, too, if this is your first time catching me live. Hey, Tammy. Karen, usually, if this is your first time, usually on these Thursday night lives, I have like a project or two planned, but other than that, we just kind of let you guys' questions kind of guide where we go. I can tell you I'm getting very close to the end of my full-time working outside the home, so that is exciting. I do have 2 projects for you using one of our new stencils, so that'll be fun. Alyssa. Yes, hello, Cynthia. You know what? I just realized, I was just on a call and I realized one of my things is out. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, let's see. Who else is on? Yvonne. Carla. Oh, good. First time live. Colleen's one of our newest members on team Magnolia Monarchs. Sharon, hello. All right, just seeing if I missed anybody. All right, so like I was saying, oh, cool. Tammy, it's your first time too. Awesome. I usually have a project or two to share with you, especially for those of you who are new and maybe haven't ever stenciled with Magnolia. Awesome, Sherry. I do have some retired stencils that I want to show you because there are still, I just checked right before I came on, they are still available on my website. So if there's any of these, they're mostly Christmas ones that are from last year, but they're still really great stencils. So if you want to check those out, they're fall and winter. Those are on the website. And then I also have some other ones that they're not retiring that I know of, but they are available again when Magnolia opened the fall and winter vault. When was that? July 13th. It was like a month ago. So there are some that are still available that are super cute stencils. If you're also waiting for the new fall and winter stencils to come out, you can also check out some of these to get you started with your fall and winter crafting. So let me start with some of the ones that are retiring. So these are available right now while supplies last. This one is called Tree Farm. They're actually bigger than this. Super cute. These can be used with or without our truck. You've got tree farm, Christmas trees, cocoa cookies, hot cider, complimentary, a little bow that I think you're supposed to put maybe on one of these trees. This is like a layered tree, so you can do green and then do white to put snow on it. This one would be coming out of the back of our truck stencil. And then you've got some gifts that could go in the back of the truck, cut and carry. Super cute, lots of different pieces that you could use for lots of different things. So, Tree Farm, this will be on my website. And the link to my website is in the description of this video. Hey, Gail! This one is so pretty. I love this one. Farm Fresh Christmas Trees, cut and carry, pine, cedar, spice, fir. This stencil is retiring. So if you're interested in this one, you'll want to go check that out. I want to go kind of quick through this because I think most of you are here to watch the crafting. This one is 2 stencils together. Season's Greetings with the cute little reindeer. Let It Snow with the polar bear. That one is retiring. This one is a Merry and Bright. I believe this one would fit on our quads. This size. We did the gather a couple weeks ago. And then the little Jingle Bells is a smaller one, retiring. This one is so pretty. I plan on making a couple more things with this. I made a patterned canvas and then put this over the top in colors. It was so pretty. Grateful, Thankful, Blessed. This would be awesome to make some fall gifts. Okay, the pumpkin version or the fall version of that same truck one. Oh, hey, Willa. You've got pumpkin patch, pick your own. Here's all the different things that can go in the back of your truck. Apples, hay bales, and pumpkins. And then you've got this one, the arrow. Well, it's 3 stencils. I just haven't cut them all the way apart yet. 1 mile open daily, the arrow, hay rides, apple cider, and pecan pie. So that's called something like fall truck add-on, I think. Last year's fall minis, hi Charlotte, are also available and retiring. The fall subway from last year, you know, guys, I love these because you can use all of it or just pieces. Fall breeze, autumn leaves. This would be a really pretty sweatshirt. I think I'm going to make that into a sweatshirt. Hi Gwen. This one's gorgeous. This is a Christmas one that's going away. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus. I have a feeling they must be redoing the Christmas quads because this one that has Joy to the World, Deck the Halls, A Child is Born, and Silent Night is retiring. This is the Advent countdown. Days until Christmas, all the way to 25. You can circle with chalk. You can make a magnet that goes around, and you will be all set. So those are all ones that are retiring. When they're gone, they're gone. They may be redoing some of them. It's just hard to know. Okay, I've got a whole nother stack here of fall and winter ones that were released from the vault that I'm going to show you in a minute. Well, a few minutes. All right. So those are the retiring. I just wanted to show them to you because it's been a little while since we talked about that. But you can look for all of these at monarchmomdiy.magnoliadesignco.com. All right, a couple of the things that were released yesterday. I got to think what day it is. I don't have all of these, but I'm going to show you in our gorgeous catalog what they look like. And then we'll talk about what released last week that I showed you. Sierra is asking a question. Just so you know, they let creators know. Yay, Tita, I'm so excited. You've been wanting to do that for a long time. We will talk about the creator kits. There's actually 3 different kits available right now to sign up as a creator. Okay, this is the one of the ones that is releasing, or that released yesterday. It's called Happy Halloween. It's a cute circle, not too scary, But look, you could do it real cute on a pillow. You could do this on a, what was I going to say? Like a sweatshirt. Sierra, I don't know when those are coming out. It's possible they're coming out next Wednesday, but I'll need to check one place just to make sure. So Happy Halloween came out. Oh, this one, if you're an animal lover, peace, love, and paws. And the heart has, can you see it? The heart has paws in it. So cute. That's really cute on a sweatshirt. Just a reminder, our sunflower quads came out last week. Same as our tiered tray. Okay, I must have missed the other Halloween one. It's the big one with the 31 on it. Where is it? There it is. This one is cute too. It's not super scary. Hi Brenda, I will answer that question in just a sec. We got this 31 of October, came out yesterday. A couple of the other things that came out that I don't have, I had very limited luggage when I went to convention and I could buy all of these things. Next year I will not be making that mistake. We have a couple beaded garlands that came out. The cow, and you get all those beads in the jute, and then the apple, and you get all those beads and the jute. So, so cute. Those came out as well. Also our wax, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to actually use it for the first time with you. And then we had a new surface that came out. It is this 9x11 board. It looks like shiplap wood, and it is two-sided. The jute is stapled to one of the long sides for it to hang like this, but it's super easy to pull it out. I'm actually going to pull it out, and we're going to stencil this direction tonight. Okay. All right. I think that was pretty much it. So last week was the sunflower quads and our tiered tray. I do want to get your opinion. It seemed like a lot of you were interested in the tiered tray class. I want to talk about maybe some ideas of when we could do that. It is a little tricky with Memorial Day, Labor Day weekend, and then the incentive trip that I earned for my husband and I for Magnolia is the weekend after that. So, but I won't be working during the week anymore. If you didn't hear that, last week I announced that I am leaving my full-time job to focus wholly on YouTube at Magnolia. So I'm super excited about that. It's thanks to all of your support for the people signing up on my team, and it's just awesome. I'm really excited and blessed with this opportunity. Now, there's one more stencil that came out yesterday that we're going to use today. Thank you, Carla. This is a 12x18. I think I showed it last week. It's got this gorgeous door, old-fashioned door with this greenery around it. And then the scripture verse is from Revelation 3:20, where Jesus says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and eat with him and he with me." So we're going to use this stencil two different ways tonight as our little crafty segment. Yes, Carla, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous stencil. If any of you are subscribed to Magnolia Design Co.'s Facebook page, this is the stencil that Lisa used for her Win It Wednesday yesterday. She used it on one of our big 18-inch rounds. Also two-sided white chalkboard surface. So you can stencil on this and then wipe it off. Tracy, yeah, you ordered that stencil. So I didn't want to do the same thing she did, but you can make a really pretty door hanger with this. Just stencil right on it, or paint it first. So we're going to use this, like I said, two different ways. But I wanted to ask first if there's any other questions about general product. Oh, somebody asked about the surfaces. So I just showed you a couple. The great thing about Magnolia is they've got everything you need to create lots of different projects. So we have surfaces like these rounds, We have the tiered tray. I happen to have our large cutting board with a chalkboard surface right here, and it's just wood on the back. I showed you one of our little quads. This is a chalkboard. Yeah, Fran, my email's really easy. It's just monarchmomdiy, all squished together, @gmail.com. So, yeah, send me an email. So this is a chalkboard, white on one side, and then unfinished wood on the other side. But this is a sample. We got lots of different surfaces. We have mini cutting boards, coasters, all sorts of different things. How many of you... No, Brenda, we use, and you're going to watch me do this, we use chalk paste when we're stenciling on a hard surface. We use ink if we're stenciling on fabric, glass, or ceramic. So if you look back here, these are my chalk pastes for hard surfaces. These dry semi-permanent. So this is dry, I can rub on it. But if I were to spritz water on this and wipe it off, I would be able to reuse my chalkboard. So that's another great thing about our stencils are reusable and our surfaces are reusable. So you could literally buy one 11 by 14 magnetic or non-magnetic chalkboard, and you could just each season just get a new stencil, like one for fall, one for Christmas, and so on. So we have lots of different surfaces. This 9 by 11 board is one of our brand new ones that they showed us at convention, and is available starting yesterday. Okay. Let me just see if I missed any questions. Yes, Andi just signed up today. Fran, I don't know. Are you wanting to sign up as a creator or for Craft Club? We haven't talked about Craft Club. Melissa, are you talking about Craft Club? So Craft Club is another thing that I apologize with everything going on with leaving my job. We had an awesome time creating our July Craft Club together on a Zoom. Anyone who was in my Craft Club was invited to this Zoom where we did our July Craft Club. August has kind of fallen away from me just because of convention and things like that. But I am going to do a Zoom. I think I put Saturday. I'm trying to think what that would be. Saturday the 27th of August. For a Zoom. So okay, Lois. So if you are in my Craft Club, look on that Craft Club Facebook group. I will put the link for the Zoom. And then I want to do a Zoom craft party for the tiered tray. Anyone that wants to do that. So I will post this on my regular Monarch Mom DIY Facebook page. And I will post it here in the community tab because I know some of you don't do Facebook. So I have the paid version of Zoom now so we can craft away all night long. Okay. All right. So Melissa, you're saying yes for Craft Club. Awesome. So what is the club kit? All right, great question. So I have, let's see. Okay, so this was the July kit. It was, Gwen. It was really fun to chat with everyone. So the thing that's different about our Craft Club, it is $19.99 through this month. Next month, unfortunately, with inflation and things, it has to go up, but only by $3. So still, $22.99. You get an entire project. Other companies just give you a stencil. We get everything. Hi, Jean. You get, so July was the wooden spoons. These are like not cheapo wooden spoons. These are really nice. You got 3 wooden spoons. You got this long piece of ribbon, so you could tie a bow on each one. You always get a sample of paste, which is for hard surfaces, or ink. And then you always get a squeegee. You get instructions with pictures and a video that you can watch one of our founders usually make the project. And then you get an exclusive stencil. So this is the Kitchen Minis. Yes, Andy, we'll talk about that. Now that you're a creator, you'll probably want to cancel your craft club with me so you can sign up under yourself. And then you get credit for that craft club. So these are Kitchen Minis. You cannot order these yet. These were only available in the July. So I feel bad showing you because it's after July. So if you didn't sign up for Craft Club in July, you won't get those. But just know that our Craft Club is all inclusive. And then the stencil, you can reuse over and over. I used mine also to make these little mini cutting boards that I'm going to use on a piece of decor. And the paste or ink, you usually have enough to do another project as well. So that was July. August was an ink project. So the surface is a very nice quality. You can see I have not ironed mine yet, but I will before we do the project. Very nice quality apron, kind of still going along with the kitchen theme. It's a really thick canvas. So because this is fabric, our Craft Club kit came with ink this time. Still black, but it's ink. And you always get a squeegee, like I said. And the exclusive stencil, this is so, so cute. Baker's Gonna Bake, and it's got the KitchenAid mixer. Now, how many of you have a KitchenAid mixer? I want to know how many of you have one. Let me know in the chat. And what color it is, because those babies come in lots of cool colors. So while you're chatting about that, and you always have the pictures and the video as well, we are going to get together towards the end of the month on Zoom to do our August Craft Club kit. Yeah, mine's white too. Mine too. Melissa, what color is yours? White, yeah. Maybe, oh, orange. I have not seen orange. I've seen red, and I've seen, like, the teal color, and I think I've seen pink. Yep. Ooh, dark blue. I had no idea. So if you have ink in jars, you could do your mixer, whatever color you wanted on your apron. I have seen also some creators, my upline Heidi, she put a ruffle on the bottom of her apron. A couple other creators have put pockets. Really cute. So I'll have to decide what I'm going to do to make my apron pretty. Okay? So that's Craft Club. It comes once a month. So like if you signed up tonight for the August Craft Club, that would be what, the 18th? So then it would process on the 18th, and then they'll ship it out, you know, a couple days later. You'll get yours before the end of the month, most likely. And then the next month, so September, on the 18th, your charge would hit, and then you would get the September one. So it's wonderful. We do ask that you commit to at least 3 months to fully try it out before you possibly decide that it's not for you. Any other questions about Craft Club? Yeah, Gail, I think I've had mine for about 25 years. My grandmother bought it for me when I got married. I think white's all they had. Awesome. Okay. So what I want to do first, because it's going to take a minute to cure, is I want to talk about another thing that released yesterday. And that is our Magnolia Design Co. wax. This is 100% natural beeswax. No odor, which is great because a lot of the other waxes do have an odor. And what do we use wax for? Well, sometimes if you have a surface like this, like wood, not where it's porous, if you don't seal the surface with the wax, sometimes your chalk paste or your chalk paste will like soak in and kind of look blurry. So what we want to do is we want to seal the wood with the wax before we stencil on it so that that won't happen. It'll be a nice crisp image. Now I'm noticing that one side is a little more rough then the other. I'm going to do the smooth side, and I'm going to just, here, show you what I'm doing first of all. All right, so I'm just going to take a paper towel and get a little bit on there, and then it is clear. And we're just gonna rub a little, sorry if my camera's shaking. My tripod is attached to my table. Kind of using this for the first time, so I'm not quite sure. But I think you like buff it on, and then you just let it sit for a little bit to dry. And then I think you buff it again, just to get any excess off. But we're just sealing the wood so that our paste doesn't bleed or spread on the surface. All right, I don't want to do too much. Buff it a little bit. I know some people don't even let theirs really dry, but I'm going to set this aside now that we've done the wax. And this is going to last forever. I mean, you hardly use any for that little bit. Yeah, Cynthia, you would, but if you're thinking of signing up as a creator, I would just sign up for creator and then sign up for craft club from yourself. But we can talk about that over email. All right, so one of the things I wanted to do with this stencil is I wanted to kind of make a little tray, like a decorative tray. I don't know that I'll actually use it. So what I did is I took 4 packs of these 5-gallon paint sticks. They're like 21 inches long, I think. And they come in packs of 3. I was really bummed though. I went to Lowe's. They used to be 98 cents. Now they're like $1.98. So I just laid 9 of them, or 3 packs, side by side. And then I took 2 more sticks and I cut them down. I think I did like 12 and a half inches. And I just glued these 2 pieces across here. And that's how my entire tray is being held together. So I didn't do any other glue on the back or anything like that. And if you love this color, I found, so it's so strange because you know how they're saying that Walmart's not going to carry Waverly anymore. They're all going to this Hello something brand. Well, I went to a Walmart a couple towns over. They're remodeling the entire Walmart. The craft section is huge, and they had tons of new colors that I had never seen in Waverly chalk paint. So I don't know about the whole Hello Craft or whatever, but this one's called Night Sky, and it's like this dark grayish blue. It's not really a navy. It's just kind of like a, yeah, like a dark grayish blue. So I got this. They had a couple different tans that I'd seen before, sandstone and hazelnut. And then this pink, it's kind of a little bit of a peachy pink, maybe like a salmon color. It's called Pink Cloud. So anyway, I don't know what's going on with Waverly and Walmart, but I was happy to find this. So I made my little tray. So this, I guess, cost me $8. And then we had gotten rid of a desk a while back, and I made sure before we got rid of it that we took the hardware off. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to glue these handles to the tray. But I wanted to use this Behold stencil on the center of my tray. So this is the first project we're going to do with this stencil. And I'm going to turn it around so that you can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to come back to that piece that we just waxed. And we're going to do the same stencil, but slightly different. Does that sound good? Hope you guys are still with me. If you're enjoying this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. All right. So, because we're stenciling on wood, I did seal this with a clear matte spray. The wax is another great option, especially if you want to be able to do this indoors. And then because this stencil has not been used, I am going to fuzz it a few times on my tacky towel. We do that just to pick up a little bit of lint on the back. This is an adhesive stencil if you've not seen them before. You know what? I saw Lisa do something. No. Okay. I'm just going to peel it off. You do want to be a little careful to not stick it to itself. All right. So I'm just going to do this. And we do the fuzzing, because, especially the first time you use it, because you don't want, you don't want it to pull up the paint that you just did on your piece, like I did on my tray. And you don't want it to stick so well that it peels when you pull it up, or stretches, I should say. All right, let me know if you guys are still there. I'm not seeing any chat right now. I know this part is boring, but let me know what you think. I was thinking of doing the door brown, the greenery with Magnolia green, and then I think I'm going to do the words white. I think that would look really good on that kind of dark grayish blue tray. What do you guys think about that for the colors? Does that sound good? All right, we're going to fuzz one more time. I am so excited. This stencil is so pretty. Carla, yeah, I pretty much do. The only time you don't need to fuzz your stencils is when you're stenciling on fabric, because fabric is already fuzzy. All right, so these are also repositionable. So even though it's adhesive, we do have a little bit of leeway. All right, that looks pretty centered. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to press it down. This might have a little bit of ridges just because of, you know what? See how close my words are there? I feel like I need to move it over just a tiny bit. Aw, thanks, Tracy. I'm going to move it over just a tiny bit so that the words aren't so close to the edge there. So when you do make trays or boards with these paint sticks, sometimes where the two paint sticks meet each other, your chalk paste, you might get a little bit of extra chalk paste in there, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. You do want to make sure you press your stencil down pretty well so that the chalk paste is only going where you now see blue. Okay, that's going to be where the mesh, it's a really, really fine mesh, kind of like silk screening. And that's where your chalk paste is going to go. All right, so the words are going to be the easiest to do, so I'm going to do those last. I think I'm going to do the door first. So I'm going to use chocolate brown. Thanks. I think this will look good. All right, I'm going to get some squeegees here out of my drawer. I think I can use big ones for everything. All right. The great thing too when you first start is use our chalkboard surfaces, because if you don't like how it turns out, you can spray some water on it, rinse it off, and start again. So like I said, they are reusable, and so that is a great investment. Plus, it makes it a little less scary the first time you're doing it. Now I might be getting a little bit of brown where my green is going to go, but I'm not too worried about that. Got some rough wood too, so if you really wanted to make sure this was going to be super crisp, you could also sand your wood, but I think I'm going to kind of like the rough look of it. I mean, these old doors were pretty rough wood, right? All right, there's our chocolate brown. Now let's get our Magnolia green, signature color. All right. You do want to avoid going over and over and over one spot, because that will push or potentially push more paste under the stencil, which you don't really want that. You want it to just go where the mesh is. Also, you do want to work a little quickly so that your paste doesn't dry in your mesh. You'll be able to wash it out, but it's going to pull up what you're wanting to stay on the board, if that makes sense. I think it does. All right, there's our green. Now let's get our white and get these words. And then we get to do the fun part, the peel and reveal. I heard a little bubble there, so there might be some that gets stuck underneath, especially where the two paint sticks meet. But I think it's gonna look awesome. I'll be sure to post pictures once I get the handles on. That'll be fun. Now, to get the handles on, I guess I could screw them in, but I think I'm just gonna glue them with some like super like E6000 or something. Okay, if you have big blobs, you probably want to gently get those off. All right, are we ready? I'm always so nervous because what if I messed it up? But I think it'll be okay. All right, let's peel and reveal here. You guys ready? Okay, I see we're talking about how many times the stencil can be used. Oh my goodness. You guys. What do you think? Oh boy. Okay. When I use this again, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna clean it off because we're gonna use it again very soon. Look at that. Can you see? Do you see I got a little bit of brown? You can't even. Look at the detail in that stencil. Look at the diagonal lines on the door. So pretty. I didn't even get that much extra. I must have gotten these paint sticks really close together because I don't see where there's chalk paste like stuck in the cracks. This is so pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to let it dry completely. And then I'm going to probably spray another layer of the clear matte spray by Rust-Oleum. And then did you guys see the drawer pulls that I have? It matches. It's a little bit darker brown than the door, but I think I'm going to take the screws out. But isn't that so pretty? Woo, I'm excited. So I made this with $8 in paint sticks, 4 packs, the stencil, the chalk paste, and you could even buy from Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot, whatever. You can get 2 drawer pulls. You can get very modern looking ones, but I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna let this set aside to dry because what I want to do next is I want to come back to this shiplap surface, and I am pulling the jute twine out, like I said, because we're gonna use it this way. Okay, so my idea for this one is we're going to layer the stencil. So first I'm going to use the half that has the door, and then I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to put the words over the top of that. Let's see how that works. What do you guys think? All right, so I did not clean off my stencil because I was going to use it right away again, but I am going to put the backing sheet over here for where the words are. Oh wait, I want to do it so you guys can see it. So let's flip it this way. So door will go here. The words will rest over here until we're ready to use them again. Now this is a little Still a little wet, but I shouldn't really have paste on the bottom. All right, but I do need to kind of center this. So I think, where's the bottom? Ooh, I think this is gonna work. So I just have to be real careful here to not, Lord, I need to grab a paper towel here. I'm gonna try to press my stencil down real gently. Okay. All right, so that's what I got on my paper towel. All right, so let's come back to our chocolate brown again. And we're gonna just come across our stencil again. I've actually never done this before where I reuse the stencil right away without rinsing it off, but I think it'll be okay. I was really careful. And I've waxed this surface. So if for some reason I don't like how it looks, I should be able to clean off the chalk paste and start again if I want to. All right, there's our door. Where's my green? There it is. All right, let's do our greenery. It kind of hangs off a little bit, but that's okay. How you guys doing? Ooh, yeah, Tracy, that torch paste stuff. I do have some of that. I might try that with just the door. That would be cool. Torch paste the door and then stencil the words with paste. Okay, I can only get a little bit of the greenery on this side. Okay. All right. Hopefully, look at that. Can you guys see? Ooh, I'm super excited. This is so pretty. Okay, hold on. Set this. Let me set my. I'm gonna set this here for a second. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry, and then, oh gosh, I was thinking I would do the words black, but that brown, I know I can't do white for the letters. Probably black would be okay. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I do like a dark gray? Maybe that would stand out better from the brown of the door. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll think about it. Let me know what you guys think I should do, what color the words on top of the door. You think black will stand out? I just worry about dark down here where it's so much brown if it's going to show up. So we'll think about, yeah, I think maybe gray or black. So do you guys want to see some of the other fall and Christmas stencils that are currently available that are not brand new this year, but are super cute? And I'll show you which ones I plan on making some projects with. All right, I can't really set them down in front of me now because I've got things drying. Love this one, Peace, Love, Fall. I am definitely making this as a t-shirt or a sweatshirt, probably a sweatshirt for the fall. I think it's so cute. The heart has the little plaid. The pumpkin is polka dot. I think it's so cute. So this one is available. This is Peace, Love, Fall. Oh, let's just start a pile back here. All right, this is a Christmas one from last year. It's very cute. 8.5 by 11 hot cocoa bar. Mrs. Claus Cafe. You can use the whole thing. You could use just that super cute mug with the hot cocoa and the candy cane. That would be cute by itself, just on one of these quad square frames. Very cute. This one's a 5 by 7 Hello Pumpkin. This would be a cute t-shirt too. Or just a little mini chalkboard sign. I have Hello Summer as well that we made this summer. This is another one that would be really cute for fall. You've got the 3 different pumpkins, one plain, one with a vine, and one with polka dots. Like I was saying earlier, you could just buy one of our chalkboards, and this could be the stencil that you put on it for fall. And then you change it out for one for Christmas, and so on. All right, this is another 12 by 18, but look, you've got different pieces. This top one, Grateful, Thankful, Blessed, would fit on our lumbar pillow cover. And then you've got 3 different pumpkins with some leaves and some vines that you could do as well. So that one is currently available from last year. These are fall words, nice and big. They kind of look like that, you know, that set of mugs, that famous font that starts with the initials RD, but it's just called our skinny font. So lots of different fall words. And then this is called Fall Fantasy, I think. We've got these 4 pretty leaves, and then they have like a design in the center. Really pretty. These are some book words. We have a book stack. It's got home for the holidays and then gnome. So you could do home for the holidays or gnome for the holidays. And that's how big those are. This one was really popular, and then it was out of stock, and now it's available again. Baby, It's Cold Outside. Super duper cute. I made a big mitten that I painted on some canvas, and then we stenciled this stencil on the front. That was last winter when I was very new to Magnolia. This one is one of my favorites. Jesus is the Reason for the Season, with the little nativity, which you could use by itself, or you could use the words or the whole thing. Okay, and then this one, I think I'm going to use this in my video on Sunday. Make some fall coasters using these autumn mini wreaths and these words to make a set of coasters. So those are all ones that are available right now that are fall and winter stencils, and you can check those out on my website. All right, I'm going to use my heat gun here for a second. See if we can get this layer dry. I'm going to see if there's any questions. Yeah, I have not tried the Pyro pen, Lois. I heard it's kind of liquidy and it can kind of make a mess. And I think it's retiring. I believe Magnolia is developing their own type of burning paste or torch paste that you can use with our stencils, and then be able to, you know, use a heat gun like this and make it look like wood burning. Thanks, Trish. Yeah, August is a great month to sign up as a creator. I wonder if I can show you. Can you guys hear me okay over the heat gun? I don't want to scream, but I also want you to be able to hear me. I think I can show you the 3 different kits that are available. Oops. Okay, this one, they won't let me turn it. Okay, well, this one is our anniversary. It's going to be blurry. Aw, that's a bummer. Maybe if I come back. So this is like your smallest kit. It's for our anniversary. Magnolia is 3 years old. It comes with the fall minis, 12 of these chalk circles, and some sample paste and squeegees. This is basically designed for you to get started with the minimum, be able to do some little mini try it classes with the black circles. Your friends can come over and try one of the minis, and then you can put a magnet on the back, or you can punch a hole in it and make a hanger out of it. Let me see how we're, ooh, hey, that's actually pretty dry. Okay. Let me finish showing you this first. All 3 kits include your website fee for the first month. All 3 kits allow you to shop your own website at 35% discount. All 3 kits allow you to send people to your website that can order from you, and then you earn 25% on what they sell. Now, the $69 kit we've always had, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 different stencils, the apron, some other accessories, and you get actual jars of paste. You get an 11 by 14 magnetic chalkboard. I wish it would turn and let me show it to you. But that's the $69 kit. And then we said, you know, so many people when they enroll, they say, well, I want the tacky towel and I want the water mister bottle. We spritz distilled water into our paste. And I want those awesome Magnolia stencils or scissors that are for cutting stencils. So they have now created a $99 kit that includes more stuff. It also includes a jar of ink. It includes a tea towel that you can do ink on. It includes the mister bottle, the scissors, what's the other thing I said? And the tacky towel, yes. So those are the 3 options. You can go to my website, which is in the description of this video, and you can click on Become a Creator, and then you can click on Join Now, and it will take you to where those 3 different kit choices are. No minimum sales requirements. The only thing you need to do to stay active and be able to order at your discount is your $10.99 website fee. That allows you to continue ordering at your discount and sending other people to your website. All right. I think I decided on the gray, but I want to try and get this centered. Now, it's gonna be a little tricky. Where is, okay. The words aren't exactly centered, and that's okay. Just gonna press our stencil down a little bit by using a paper towel. I didn't even clean off the white. Is that gonna be a problem? Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Our words might be a little white and gray. Let me grab my gray. Okay, this is called Cool Gray. All right, so our board is under here now. This is just on our backing sheet. It doesn't look like I've ever used this color. I don't think I have. I'm gonna give it a little stir first. Ooh, nice. This is the consistency that you want your chalk paste. Nice and smooth, kind of between icing and frosting. All right. Sorry, I'm concentrating, so I don't know, right there on the eat. I'm gonna probably peel this side up pretty slowly, because then if I see that there's some spots that didn't get covered, we'll go back and put a little bit more. Well, it's a good experiment, and maybe you'll learn what not to do. Like, you should always clean your stencil before you try using it again, but we'll just see what happens here. All right, I think, okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness, look what's happening. I did not let the door dry all the way, because look, the stencil's pulling it up. Well, that's unfortunate. But you know what? This is okay, because now you guys are seeing that if you mess up, I'm wondering if that pulled up because I waxed my surface. I bet it did. So I think we're gonna try this again. But look at this. So I spritzed some water on here. You guys feel bad for me that I messed up? But you know what's cool? Like I said, can fix it. Nobody said anything about my boo-boo. You guys watching? But look, that is interesting. So the back of my stencil was still sticky enough that it pulled up the door that I had stenciled. So I'm gonna have to do this again on the other side. It looks like the green is kind of sticking around, but I could also lightly sand this. The great thing about these boards is you can paint them, you can sand them and paint them another color if you want. But I think I'm gonna have to try this on this side. And what I think I need to do different next time is stencil the door and then seal that. That's what I need to do. Because otherwise the sticky part of my stencil pulled up that first layer. That's what I forgot to do. It's okay. Now you know. That's right. So now you won't make that same mistake. All right, let me stick my stencil in some water here just so it can start to get the chalk paste. I'll be able to rinse it off after I am done with the live. Okay, so we saw one good attempt and another one where we just learned that we need to, if you're going to layer stencil on stencil, you need to seal the first pass of the stencil. So I will come back to that maybe next week. I don't know. I am going to be done full time starting tomorrow. And then I'll be working just a few days for the next week or two while I train my replacement. Well, look at this. Let's just all take this as our final as our final image from this live of what it should look like. I just love this stencil. I think it is so beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna put the handles on. I think I'm gonna have this up like on a shelf or something. But I think the handles will be a nice touch. Or if you don't want to do that, you could always add a twine hanger to this. It's gorgeous. And it was just made out of paint sticks. So there you go. There you go. All right, if you have questions about signing up on our team, we are Team Magnolia Monarchs. And you can email me, monarchmomdiy@gmail.com. You can go to my Magnolia website and click on Become a Creator and get the information. And then if you have questions I can answer for you further, email me and let me know. I would say probably don't send those questions in the chat here because it's really hard to communicate back and forth after the video is done. So probably email is the easiest, or messaging me on Facebook, my Monarch Mom DIY Facebook page, if that is better for you if you are on Facebook. Okay. All right, let's see. You are welcome. Those of you that this was your first time, I hope you'll come back. So generally what I've been doing on YouTube is these Thursday night lives for Magnolia Craft and Chat. And then Sunday evening is when my like edited budget home decor DIY video goes live for a premiere, and we chat sometimes in the chat. That one might have Magnolia products in it, or it might not. It's just kind of how my channel started. But I am going to be doing a giveaway. Probably going to give it the next couple, let's go through the end of August. I'm really encouraging people to go over and like my Monarch Mom, or follow, whatever it is now. I think it's follow my Monarch Mom DIY Facebook page. I'm going to start doing more lives with Magnolia on Facebook. I'll still do Thursday night here, but I really want to be able to go live more often during the week on Facebook. So by August 31st, midnight Eastern time, I'm encouraging everyone to go over and follow that Facebook page. And then I'm going to do a giveaway, probably choose 3 or 4 winners, people who are following that Facebook page. So hopefully all of you are. If you're not, head on over there. It's just Monarch Mom DIY on Facebook. Follow it, and you will be entered into that drawing. All right, well, if you have other questions, I look forward to getting your emails, and I hope you will be there Sunday night for the premiere of my new YouTube video. All right, guys, thanks so much for crafting and chatting with me. See you next time.